Boys, this is second part of People Revolts lesson. Vellore Revolt. The family members of Tipu were imprisoned at Vellore Fort after the 4th Mysore War. So after the 4th Mysore War, Tipu's family members were arrested and imprisoned. The Vellore Fort consisted of large majority of Indian troops. A good part of it recently been raised in Tirunelveli after the Palakkad uprising of 1800. The Vellore Fort consists of large majority Indian troops recently been raised in Tirunelveli after the Palakkad uprising of 1800. So Palakkad uprising movement started at 1800. Afterwards only the Vellore Fort consisted of large number of Indian troops started. In 1803, William Cavendish Bentinck became governor of Madras. During his period, certain military regulations were introduced. During Bentinck's period, some military regulations were introduced. They were no caste marks and earrings. So soldiers didn't use any caste mark and earrings. Soldiers should be clean shaved. So soldiers must be clean shaved. Uniformity in moustache. So there is some uniformity in moustache. The English treated the Indian Sepoys as their inferior. English treated the Indian Sepoy very worse condition. Immediate cause. In June 1806, Military General Agnew introduced a new turban. New turban is nothing but cap, resembling a European hat with a badge of cross on it. So that is one European hat. That hat has a badge of cross on it. It was popularly known as Agnew's turban. The turban's name was Agnew's turban. Both the Hindu and Muslim soldiers opposed it because there was a cross symbol. Hindu and Muslim soldiers opposed it. So the soldiers were severely punished by the English. Those who didn't wear that turban, that people were severely punished by the British. Course of the revolt. The Indian soldiers were waiting for an opportunity to attack the English officers. Tipu's family also took part. Fateh Hyder, the son of Tipu, tried to form an alliance against the British. Alliance means group. On July 10th in the early morning, the native sepoys of the 1st and 23rd regiments started the revolt. Revolt is nothing but fight. Meantime, the rebels proclaimed Fateh Hyder as their new ruler. Afterwards, the rebels started telling Fateh Hyder as the new ruler, that is new leader. The British flag in the fort was brought down. They brought down the British flag. Tiger striped flag of Tipu Sultan was hoisted on the fort of Vellore. So afterwards, Tipu's flag was hoisted on the Vellore fort. Effects of Vellore revolt. The new methods and uniform regulations were withdrawn. All the new methods and uniform of the soldiers were withdrawn. The family of Tipu as a precautionary measure was sent to Calcutta. Tipu's family was sent to Calcutta. William Cavendish Bentinck was removed from his service. So William Bentinck was removed. Causes for the failure of the revolt. There was no proper leadership to guide the soldiers properly. There was no proper leader to guide the Indian soldiers properly. The rebellion was also not well organized. This fight was not well organized. Divide and rule policy of the English split the unity of the Indians. So at that time, English used divide and rule policy. So that policy was the main reason for the failure of the revolt. The revolt of 1857. Causes of the revolt. The peasants suffered of revenue collection policy. Revenue means tax collection. Policies of doctrine of lapse, subsidy alliance, and policy of effective control created discontentment among people. So, policy of doctrine of lapse, subsidy alliance, these all policy of effective control created discontentment among people. So, these all policy hated by the people. The conversion activities of Christian missionaries were looked upon with suspicion and fear. So, Indian people thought that British people came here to convert the Indian people to Christian. Abolition practices like sati, female infanticide, support to widow remarriage and female education were seen by many as inferiors in their Indian culture by the Europeans. British interfered all political and economical activities into India. So, these all activities were hated by Indian people. The Indian sepoys were looked upon as inferior beings and treated with contempt by their British officers. So, always Indian soldiers also treated inferior compared to the British officers. They were paid much less than British soldiers. So, the payment also very low. Immediate cause. The immediate cause was the introduction of new Enfield refills in the army, that is new Enfield guns. The top of the cartridge of this refill was to be removed by the mouth before loading it in the refill. Before loading the refill, the cap of the cartridge was removed by the mouth only. The cartridges were greased by the fat of pig and cow. So, these cartridges were greased by the fat of pig and cow. The Indian sepoys believed that the British were deliberately attempting to spoil the religion of both Hindus and Muslims. Because Hindu worshipped the cow, Muslims hated the pig. Thus, the primary and immediate cause of the revolt was the use of greased cartridges. So, the main cause was use of greased cartridges. The outbreak of the revolt. On 29 March 1857 at Barakpur, Mangal Pandey, the young sepoy from Bengal regiment, refused to use the greased cartridges. So, this Mangal Pandey refused to use the greased cartridges and shot down his sergeant. So, he shot down his leader. He was arrested, tried and executed. So, for this reason he was arrested. When this news spread, many sepoys revolted. So, afterwards many sepoys started revolting. Course of the revolt. On 10th May 1857, the sepoys of the 3rd Cavalry at Meerut openly revolted by swarming the prisons and releasing their comrades. Swarming means opening the prison and releasing their comrades. They were immediately joined by the men of the 11th and 20th Native Infantries, and they murdered some English officers and then marched to Delhi. So, some of them murdered and some officers, English officers, marched to escape to Delhi. The arrival of Meerut sepoys at Delhi on 11th May and declared of Bahadur Shah II as the Emperor of India. So, afterwards they declared Bahadur Shah II as the Emperor of India. Delhi became the center of the Great Revolt. The revolt spread very quickly. There were mutinies at Lucknow, Kanpur, Jhansi, Bareilly, Bihar and some places. Many others whose titles and pensions were abolished by the British, who participated in it in order to take revenge. So, the Muslim leaders sought the opportunity of establishing. Sought means looked upon the opportunity of establishing the Muslim rule in India after turning over the British. They waiting for the opportunity. Rani Lakshmibai of Jhansi. In central India, the revolt was guided by Rani Lakshmibai. She was one of the greatest patriots of India. Rani Lakshmibai fled from Jhansi, escaped from Jhansi and joined hands with Tandya Top, who had assumed the leadership of rebel army at Gwalior. So Tandya Top was leader of the Gwalior army, but the British captured Gwalior in June 1858. Rani was killed in the battle. So in 1858, Rani was killed. Tandya Top fled away but was captured and later executed. So afterwards they captured Tandya Top also. According to British historians present at the time of the revolt, Rani Lakshmibai was the best and bravest among the leaders of the revolt of 1857. Till now, Rani Lakshmibai was the one woman very best and bravest among the leaders of the 1857 revolt. Suppression of the revolt. Lord Canning, the Governor General, took immediate steps to suppress the revolt. Suppress means stop or pause. Okay. The British regained their last positions very soon. The British recaptured their last positions very soon. Delhi was recaptured by General John Nicholson. So Delhi was recaptured. Nana Sahib was defeated at Kanpur. Tandya Top escaped to central India and was captured and put to death. Rani Lakshmibai had died in the battlefield. Kunwar Singh, Khan Bahadur Shah were all dead. By the end of 1859, British authority over India was fully re-established. So after 1859, in India, British re-established fully. Failure of the revolt. Lack of organization, lack of discipline, common plan of action, centralized leadership, no particular leader, one leader, no modern weapons and techniques. The rebel leaders were no match to the British generals. So, the rebel leaders were no match to the British generals. Rani Lakshmibai, Tandya Top, Nana Sahib were courageous, but they were not good generals. Non-participation of Bengal, Bombay, Madras, Western Punjab and Rajputana. These places didn't participate. This is one of the main reason. The modern educated Indians did not support the revolts. So, the modern educated Indians didn't support this revolt. The British managed to get the loyalty of the Sikhs, Afghans and Gurkha regiments. Regiments is nothing but places or blocks. The British had better weapons, better generals and good organization. Consequences of the revolt. The administration was transferred from the East India Company to the British in the year of 1858. The Governor General was given the title of Viceroy. Viceroy means leader. The Indian army was thoroughly reorganized. The British military policy came to be dominated by the idea of divide and counterpoise, that is divide and rule. First War of Independence. The revolt of 1857 played an important role in bringing the Indian people together and imparting them the consciousness among belonging to the country. The revolt paved the way for the rise of modern national movement. After this revolt only, many modern national movements started. It was at the beginning of the 20th century that was 1857 revolt came to be interpreted as a planned war of national independence. So the historian called as Planned War of National Independence by V.D. Savarkar in his book First War of Indian Independence. So Savarkar said this, First War of Indian Independence. Thank you.